Here we have the Traxxas Slayer. This is actually a 2.5 chassis, and I've got a Pico Max 26 in it. My buddy Joe gave me this engine a while back, and it's been running okay. So I remember last time I ran it, it had issues, and obviously it's been a while, so I forgot. And I was just checking out the gear mesh to make sure that everything was okay, and it felt a little wonky. And then I noticed that the screws, one of them was loose, and then there was actually 2 missing screws from there. Fortunately, I had 2 left in my stash, so I got those tightened, and the engine's fastened as it should be. The gear mesh is the way it should be, and that's all I can tell really that it really needed after giving it a once over. So I'm just charging up a battery, and I've already gone ahead and tried to start it up. The glow plug was really funny looking. Actually something I had never seen before, where it looked like it had been like protruded through the top. Unfortunately, I already threw it away, so I can't show you, but it was just something I had never seen before. So it's got a fresh glow plug in it and fueled up, and since then I had already tried to start it and it wanted to turn over and start. So like I said, we'll just get that battery charged and we'll see what it does. You can see just how dusty it is. I don't have too much time to run it before work, but let's see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get it started, and we'll see how it runs and if it runs. Just got to be careful running it on the gravel here, because I just got a rock stuck in one of the rear wheels and it's really jammed in there. This thing is fast. Traxxas definitely did a good job here. Jeez. What can I say? The only thing that worries me in that situation is if the engine moved. Alright, let's see. Oh. See what I mean about the rocks? So it's a bummer about it's because the Revo knuckles are so big, they just take up all the space inside the short course wheel. I won't get to finish this tank or tune it. The point of this was just to test it, to make sure it works. I've got another one too, that's the 3.3 chassis. It's also big block. So this obviously needs to be tuned. So that's the objective for now. It's not running so hot now that it's had that accident. So let's put this away before we do any further damage. I wouldn't be surprised if I broke the chassis or bent the chassis. I mean, that was a lot of cartwheels. So yeah, we'll get this put away for now, and then later when I have some time we'll look at them. I'll bring out the other one, we'll look at both of them and see exactly what's in store. I know the other one has a clutch belt and spur gear that needs replacing, so we'll go from there. But yeah, this is a real bummer. When I look at it from the front, something just feels to me like something's crooked. I don't know. But anyways, shit happens. The goal was to just get it going. The engine mount screws stayed tight. The gear mesh feels good. So we'll just have to check it out, make sure nothing's too bent, and then we'll get the engine tuned. The reason I think the chassis is bent is because if you look at the bottom of the skid plates here, I'm going to put the phone flat on the desk. You can see that this side here, the right side on the camera, the left side of the truck, is a little bit lower than the right side of the camera, the left side of the truck. But it's not like that in the rear. So I feel like the chassis is a little bit twisted. And that could be from when I was driving the truck, you know, right after I built it, probably around 5-6 years ago now. Because I was sending this off pretty high, pretty steep jumps, sending it like 10-15 feet in the air. It was taking it. So it could have occurred then. It could have been bent when I got the truck. So I think it might be time to replace the chassis on this one. But I'm going to drive it like this for now. There's a new glow plug in there. Probably replace the foam there on the air filter. Just make sure the engine runs. I might try to throw a 3.3 Traxxas carb on there, just because you can see that high-speed needle is a little chewed up. There's not really much of a grip for the flathead to tune, but this is the other one I have. Got a new body for it. Actually, the Chevy body was on this one before, but this one is the 3.3, and I had to get some help from Joe. This is back when, closer to when we became friends. You can see that the transmission had been moved forward about 1 centimeter in order to fit the big block in there. Got an HPI f4.6, and that's pretty much it. This is this RD Logics. Yeah, that's what it is for the pipe. And these are some buggy wheels. These are nice, actually. I might take these off here, put something else on. So yeah, this one actually has an issue with the spur gear. It was completely chewed. And the clutch bell as well. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this route. As you can see, this is kind of one of my earlier attempts at doing a customization, so it's gonna be rainy for the next few days, so I think I'm gonna work on a different project and save this for the next time to drive and test. But that's really all I got for my Slayers for now. There'll be more where they came from, and I'll do some updates as I get through them. They're good trucks. If you're in the market for a 4-wheel drive nitro short course truck. So, yep, that's all we got. This definitely needs to be taken apart and just like redone. I don't feel right about it. Maybe both of these will get new chassis and we'll start from scratch. It'll be nice to have a clean slate. And it's driving me nuts about this thing being crooked, if you will. It just looks crooked to me. But the rear bumper lines up with that green line pretty well. So I feel like there's some sort of bend up here. But yep, that's all I got. You'll see these soon because these are going to be fun to drive, especially with the nitro slashes and the team associated SC10 GTs. And soon to see is the Losi 10 SCT Nitro. I've got a couple of those to share with you as well. Anyways, thank you.